Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's your favorite podcast. Look at Black Needle and the favorite podcast. Grownassmentoyz Podcast.
Oh yeah, that's a bang.
And you know, we having a good time with this, man. I am the real comrade.
I'm Collector 425.
And I am the
Black Needle.
I was
Black Needle.
Black Needle. Black Needle.
Yo,
this is the Grownassmentoyz Podcast. We appreciate the love, man. We appreciate you guys tuning in with us, chatting with us, subscribing, liking and commenting on the posts. We are tremendously appreciative of everything that everybody's doing by taking the time out, and show love. Today we're gonna do something that everybody's doing, but they're waiting for us to do it, and we're gonna catch up on this Xmen 97, man. But we're gonna do it the real way. We're gonna binge. You're gonna get this whole from episode 1 all the way up to episode 8 right now. You know what I'm saying? And by the time you watch this, episode 9 will be out, and we can play catch up on the back end of it. But right now, we're gonna tell you how we felt about the whole journey of watching this Xmen 97 just kind of resurrect the action figure game for a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
To me, my X-Men.
Yeah. So it's pretty dope. Magneto was right. Magneto's right. I know y'all see that going around at the meme. Man, that man was telling Charles, bro, these boys they ain't for us, man. I don't care what you do. You try to be nice. You try to be nice. You try to be cool. You try not to use your powers. And them boys still trying to kill you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. How do you guys feel about the whole not the whole show, but like how it started off with Magneto, just being a good dude and trying to help everybody?
At first, I thought it was more like a plot for something better that he was trying to do. So I kind of thought he was lying his ass off.
Me too. Me too.
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be a some type of trick or something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you know what was crazy? It kind of still feels like one.
Mm-hmm.
It still feels like one. So I'm not too sure yet, but I know his first episode, he didn't come into the end. So you say you want to start from the okay, boom.
Yeah.
So when it first starts, y'all know it was they didn't do a recap, but it kind of did like something like a little recap.
Mm-hmm.
You see everybody now. You see Jean pregnant,
mm-hmm.
and Cyclops. You know what? I didn't do a lot of reading of the comic books, so a lot of this shit I didn't know.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of this shit I knew talking to Collector and buying some of the figures. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't know that there was a twin and a clone. I didn't know about none of that shit.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. And,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I saw the Hellfire Club thing.
Woo!
And is that Jean Grey or is that the same? That's Madeline.
Yep. So right there, that's when I started putting shit together. The Hellfire Club.
Yeah.
I never knew about them until the fucking pack came out with Hasbro.
Right.
But that is the Goblin Queen.
Boom. Okay, so I wasn't aware of that. I thought it was the same Jean.
Me too.
That was compromised for the Hellfire Club, and she was like brainwashed or some junk like that. I don't know. They show those guys a lot too.
Yeah, but that's how it was when we grew up in the X-Men. Yeah. Jean Grey was kind of brainwashed by I believe the White Queen.
Boom.
Emma Frost, I believe.
Emma Frost, yeah.
So it's kind of confusing if you're trying to compare both of them.
Right.
So I can't even tell you if that was the Goblin Queen in the Hellfire Club. I'm still going by the same X-Men that I grew up with. Right. And I know that she was like brainwashed type of thing.
Yeah. Yeah. So like, like we talked about it. It just started out, not in the past, but not too much in the future. You got these guys that's like freedom fighters for humans. They got like broke down Sentinel scraps. You know what I'm saying? And they making tech. They make a little Mega Man blasters with them.
Arm cannons, yeah.
Arm cannon, boom. And then arm cannons at first, I'm like, they not doing nothing to the X-Men. You know, you see Bishop taking them on the chin, you know, no Diddy. And he's shooting it right back at him. You know, they seem like they don't really affect the X-Men or mutants too much. They kind of sneak and they show the Warlock people before you go into the warehouse. They show the Warlock people hiding in the shadows to go with the eye patch and the little kid, the green kid. And then it turns out they have like a whole Sentinel arm there. And they're like, yo, where are these people getting these Sentinel pieces from? You know what I'm saying? That's just crazy. But Cyclops jumps in. Apparently they know how to spot these guys and find these guys, and it's a cool fight. It's really cool to see them come together. For some reason, this is Cyclops on steroids. I don't get how that happened, but he's just like he was corny not corny, but he was not like this.
Yeah.
In the old one, it was like he was always fighting for respect. In this one, it's like, nah, man, I'm that dude, bro. You don't even know. I don't even need wings. I don't even need to fly. You know what I'm saying?
Real shit.
I can jump out of plane.
Yeah, yo, I must say the fight scenes and this whole shit, it's like a big step up, man, compared to the other X-Men. And maybe that's what it is. There was like, you know what? Let's bring the crowd in more. Yeah. The older squad, the old people like us, and the new kids. Let's hype it up more, and let's surprise them. I was really surprised by the whole Cyclops skills type of shit, man. That dude got skills, bro.
He was that dude, bro. He got it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, if anybody know what to do with their powers, like, and everybody was pretty much, you know, they was on they A game. They was like at the best version of themselves. And you take Storm. He knew how to call it. He knew how to deal with the team. This is a point where Professor X is missing. Doesn't say he's dead, but
they dead.
Okay, so they think he's
dead. A gunshot.
It's been a few months. You know what I'm saying, and they're like trying to figure out what all this is about. Turns out, you know, the Sentinels are still around. They're like laying in the junkyard type junk.
Yeah,
Master Mole's still kicking it. You know what I'm saying, just like playing possum type junk, and they find them, and then they fight them again. It's harder, but it's not as hard as it used to be back in the old days when they're fighting the Sentinels. I just kind of felt like that Master Mole thing. I don't know, like who would make him just like be just like placed there in a junkyard. Like
he's dumb big, right? Like nobody spotted him from a mile away.
So it's like, you know, did he walk over there? Did they just set up shop over there to make it look like they was gone? Like, are they the ones giving out Sentinels to these humans to make these arm cannons? Like, because it's like supposed to be those groups all over the world. But like you see in episode 2, Magneto comes back and he's got different clothes on and he's like helping people.
Yo, I hate that outfit, bro. That outfit.
Hey, what's crazy? I like it though. It's different, bro.
It's cool. It's cool.
I like this shit. Like
I know, like the shoulders, how it looks like a what you call it, like not a sex slave, but he looked like one of those dudes that run the sex shit.
Hey, yo, check this out real quick.
Right?
Hold on, check this out. Now we go. I'm gonna skip a little bit. I want to speak to what he just said. It's a scene. Y'all remember the scene where they thought Magneto was dead.
Yeah.
But he was really captured tight on the X like that.
Yeah.
I saw that picture on Facebook today.
Okay.
Motherfucker said, somebody said,
oh, about the Diddy thing.
Magneto was at Diddy party.
Yes, it's so funny because he was at a party before that happened.
Hey, yo, listen. He had little black drawers on and shit.
Yeah.
No, but it's crazy because, like, I wonder how he survived. And the Warlocks was hugging him, like.
Yeah.
So what happened to the Warlocks? Did they die? Or
it's very puzzling, bro. Very puzzling.
He survived, but they didn't. How's that?
So, you know, Magneto's new and approved. This is the thing, right? The Warlocks are around. You got some of these other mutants that are around, but they're specifically not showing us certain people that was with Magneto. And I don't know what happened. I don't know if he already went to create the island for mutant freedom, but when he came and then came back with another costume, you know, it doesn't show the timeline. But where's Sabretooth? Where's
Juggernaut?
Juggernaut, Omega Red, all these guys that is Magneto's like wingman type jump.
No, Omega
not
Red
Omega
really,
Red.
Yeah, no, he wasn't a Magneto person.
No.
Who's Omega Red with?
He's by himself.
He's by himself.
Yeah.
They had him on a team. It was with Stryker.
No, he's by himself.
You know what? I just watched the old X-Men like 4 days ago.
Right.
Just watching it. I was doing shit around the house, just letting it play out.
I remember Omega Red being on with Stryker, Lady Deathstrike.
Because they made another weapon
from the Weapon X project.
Yeah, another weapon. Yeah, but he's really by himself.
By himself though, but that's not Magneto.
He's like another project of Wolverine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's not Magneto though.
Okay.
Yeah, Magneto got Sabretooth, Juggernaut, fucking
Blob. But we did see the Blob. The Blob was there.
Yeah, Blob was there.
Blob, I thought that Morph turned into Blob.
No, Blob he was in Genosha.
He was carrying the thing.
Okay. Yeah, so I was like, I'm like, where these guys at, man? You know what I'm saying? Maybe they're already over there, but they didn't get Sabretooth didn't get a cameo. You know what I'm saying, for sure. And some of these other guys didn't. I saw that wasn't Lady Deathstrike. That was Morph turning into Lady Deathstrike.
Yeah, that surprised me. I was like, oh shit, Lady Deathstrike, and then it was Morph.
Yeah, trying to use
what it is though, man. You know what it is too? I honestly feel like two things. They either aren't going to bring some of these characters in here. They ain't gonna have no role for them. That's why they giving you these little snippets of them.
Yeah.
With Morph. Or if they are going to bring them, you won't see them because I was already listening. They already renewed for season 2, 3, and 4.
Yeah.
So you gonna see them somewhere down the line. You ain't gonna see them right now.
So
I find it crazy that Morph turned into Juggernaut.
Yeah.
Swung on one of those cyborg chicks.
Yeah.
The chick just flung him like he was like a featherweight.
Yeah.
As big as Juggernaut, he turned. He swung. He just grabbed his arm and said, threw him like
that was but that's a Sentinel. The Sentinels are they're like way, stronger. And I'm thinking they're taking all that mutant data.
Yeah.
And because Cyclops was hitting them full blast, and they was like, "Yo, that ain't the guy."
Eating them shits.
Yeah, but at some point, Wolverine and Nightcrawler was getting to him. There was, I don't know what kind of swords them is, but them boys was getting busy. You know what I'm saying? So, what I was gonna say. So with the show, it's like it's very entertaining. I'm curious. When do you think that they started to decide they was gonna make the show? Was it when they dropped the Hellfire or the HasLab Sentinel? You think they went that far back to make this?
Yeah, I'm thinking when it went to HasLab, the Sentinel.
Bro,
yeah.
You know what? I'm thinking that if you watch the credits, every episode, in the beginning credits, it says Kevin Feige. He's the guy at Marvel now running everything over there.
Uh-huh.
So I'm thinking, it's just me. I'm thinking that being that he the head honcho over there, he already doing all this Marvel stuff. He see the success of these movies and all that shit.
Right.
Yeah, the dude had already made magic a few times.
Bro.
With this. And before X-Men even came on TV this time, I've seen so many articles of people talking about wanting X-Men back, because they want to finish what happened on the last season of the last show. Yeah. No one knows what happened. And now that they're talking about the same thing with Spider-Man. Yeah. Nobody knew what happened with Mary Jane and all that shit. So, that's money, bro.
Yeah, money on the table.
That's money. So they're coming back for that. And if you look, every episode in the rolling credits, it says Kevin Feige. I said, damn. You know what that means.
They locked in. Them boys got they connecting it in a way that everybody can enjoy it, for a lot longer than, just 8 episodes, 9 episodes.
Seriously.
Go ahead.
I find it crazy, and going all the way back to the Goblin Queen, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember watching the other X-Men.
She wasn't on there.
Yeah, she wasn't in there, and the fact that her and Cyclops had a baby.
Right.
So supposedly, the Goblin Queen is a clone. So Cyclops had a baby with a clone, so had a clone baby.
Yeah.
And that baby is Cable.
Yeah.
That's how it was.
Don't know, because they didn't tell the story, like you said, in the other X-Men, they didn't tell the story of how Cable was born. They just you just knew he was the son.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You didn't know how, but it just made sense like, oh, they had a baby. But they didn't make it complicated. This one, they kind of, you know, because
more into it, right?
Right. Jean Grey, you know, and this is episode 3. Jean Grey is somehow able to free herself from Sinister, who captured her.
Yeah, and like I wonder how he captured her, and they still didn't tell us. Like, show us.
She was the Phoenix, from what she remembers before the capture, and he is able to capture her, clone her, strip her thoughts, put it in another human being that he can control, and let that person live their life, have a baby. It makes it so complicated, and then he just decides one day he's gonna come back after her and activate her, and boom, now Goblin Queen.
I kind of like the fact that they did show us Cable when he was a baby and how he got affected.
Right.
That was the cool part, because they didn't show any of that.
Yeah.
In the last one.
And the other X-Men.
And how Bishop played a part in helping Cable. You know, I didn't know how those guys were connected.
Me either.
Yeah, so I thought it was like a soldiers or some junk like that, but Bishop helped, you know, to save Cable.
Again, in the other X-Men, it wasn't like that.
Nah.
Yeah. Bro, if you read these comic books, from what I'm hearing, if you read these comic books, you would learn a lot about what they're doing now. Like further seasons down the line, because like Cyclops got like fucking 3-4 kids, bro.
Yeah, he got a couple more actually.
He got a couple kids, bro. So I'm assuming because a lot of these people, I'm assuming a lot of his kids gonna be on this show, bro, because they already showing Polaris.
Yeah.
And what's the dude with what's his son name? Other son?
X-Man.
Who?
Yeah, they call him X-Men, but he does have a daughter, and they name her Phoenix.
Phoenix. They have another son too. What's his son? X-Men, you said?
X-Men.
Yeah,
I don't know his real name. Is his name Nathan too?
Nathan, something like that, right? Wasn't it?
Cable is Nathan, but I don't know what X-Men's name is.
Come on, dude with the high top yellow. Yeah, him. So him and Polaris is a team, though.
Oh, you talking about Havoc? You talking about Havoc? That's his brother.
His brother.
Yeah.
Okay.
They didn't show him.
They didn't show him.
Yeah,
they showed Strong Guy though.
They
showed Strong Guy, and they showed Polaris.
Yeah, they're supposed to show Havoc because he's part of that team. He's a leader of that team.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So I don't know, man.
That's true. So they started showing Genosha, and Genosha's looking, you know, and this is my only correlation. Genosha's looking in episode 5, looking like Wakanda.
I'm gonna say that.
Yeah.
That joint looking nice, bro. Like, you know,
it's nice, man. To see all those mutants.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit, look at this. Oh shit, look who's there.
Yeah.
I was like that. Like my eyes were everywhere. It was really good, bro.
Yeah, it was very fun to watch. Magneto as a ruler, not so bad. You know what I'm saying? Like he's pretty on point. He knows what he wants to do. There's no violence. People are giving each other food on the streets. You know, there's gratitude and all that. And they have a high table. He doesn't want to be the guy. He wants to be the guy, but they have a table that, you know, they vote on stuff. And they're saying, you know, we got to bring these mutants together. And the only way we're going to do that is if I get an X-Men on a team. Because if they see me with an X-Men, they're going to know that we're not a threat to humans. Mm-hmm. So he's kind of still trying to do the Charles thing, but he going to keep his distance by having, you know, his people over there. Now, prior to this, you know, of course, Storm loses her powers for protecting him. You know what I'm saying? And this dude, Executioner, just pops out of nowhere. And I don't know
who the hell he is, never heard of him.
Yeah. So he's able to acquire all this armor that could fight off mutant powers. And he has a gun that could one hit a quitter, just take your powers from you.
Yeah, because that's what he said. He said, I have one shot.
Yeah.
You know, I gotta make it count. You know?
Man, I don't know. And he was intending to take Magneto's powers.
Magneto.
Yeah, because he just saw the impact Magneto was making, and he didn't want him to be good. He thought he was a monster. So, but Storm, you know, who's a lot like Cyclops in a lot of ways, was just like, no, we're gonna stick to the plan. I'm gonna protect him. I have no choice but to trust that he's gonna do the right thing. And
Yo, but Magneto's he's an OG, bro. Magneto's
OG, bro.
He's a beast in this shit, though.
Yo, for real. So I'm sitting here like, bro, the amount of power this guy has, bro. You know what I'm saying? He can really, really mess it up for a lot of people. And I'm trying to figure out, like, what's stopping him? What's stopping him from just being like, yeah, man, I gotta listen to none of y'all. You know what I'm saying? I gotta turn up.
Yeah, I think it's the whole Professor X last will, the will that we didn't even see. Supposedly,
never
supposedly seen it. He said Charles put me to take charge. They didn't even show none of that shit.
Nah.
Writing or nothing.
Like I was like, yo, scan his brain.
Yeah, scan his brain.
She's like, I can scan his brain right now at this moment, but then the next moment I can't judge what he gonna do. He's like, man, we gonna scan his brain every day.
Every day.
Yeah. I don't feel like that too. I'm like, bro, this dude is too powerful to be on the inner circle. You know what I'm saying? And you can't really tell. But then you find out, you know what I'm saying? Back in the day, him and Rogue, you know what I'm saying? You gotta.
Hey, yo, look at this. I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that.
I didn't know that.
Me either.
I didn't know that. So I knew the costume was very familiar, but I didn't know that back in the day, Rogue was getting clapped up. And
because they show Rogue in that Savage Lands outfit.
Yeah.
Which I don't even think. I don't know. I know that Savage Land outfit is in the comics and stuff like that, and probably in the episode. But that was when, again, if you try to compare this X-Men show to the other one, it's just gonna throw you off.
You be lost, bro.
Yeah.
Because that was when she was with the Savage Land, and I think Professor X and Magneto was there.
They lost
their powers.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And then they have their powers, and that's when they met that Tarzan dude, Quasar.
And Sauron and all that.
That was the Savage Land part.
Yeah. So the crazy thing was, I noticed the outfit, and I remember back when they had the windowless packaging with Rogue, they had that green outfit, that just odd.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Rogue. That I was like, what is that Rogue? Nobody knew where that was from.
Oh, the green and black.
Yes. And then when you see her with Magneto, that's when she was with Magneto in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? When he was ruling over that area. And I was like, damn, okay, so she knew him before everybody.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Yo, now really quick, right? I'm gonna get off topic. But if you think about it, you say that he was clapping the cheeks back then.
Mm-hmm.
If you look at it, every time they do something, he has the magnet in between them.
Yeah.
So he can't get his powers taken.
Okay.
So how he clapping the cheeks then? If it's, you feel me? I'm trying to picture it.
Well, basically, according to Rogue, just for Rogue, his powers cancel out her powers. His electromagnetic, whatever is his body pushes off, it just cancels out her powers. And
but then when they be trying to hold hands, it be like that. Like
yeah.
They don't really hold hands.
He looked like he could touch her. I don't know how far they can go with it or how long.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because she was saying that she was absorbing some of his pain for him to sleep. You know what I'm saying? She could feel his pain and all that. Where, they could touch each other for a period of time. And that's probably the only person.
Answer Marvelous's question, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Straight up, bro. I got the answer right here.
Good.
So Magneto cut a piece of Rogue's glove, probably the thumb size, because he got a small penis. So when he cut the glove, he used that as a condom, and that's it, bro. No, that's not how it goes.
Hey, if I was Gambit and I've been trying to hit for,
he was heated, bro.
And then you come in and you see that you sleeping with the ops, bro.
Yo,
and he done got a good piece. He got a good piece, bro.
He never smashed, bro.
How y'all feel about Rogue's voice?
It comes and goes. Honestly, where I believe it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it comes and goes. I don't always like the way she sounds.
Now, and even Beast though, but Beast sounds a little weird to me. I don't know, because I'm so used to his other voice, Beast. Like Rogue sounds like a little Indian, like for a second.
So Rogue is the same person.
Yeah.
Beast is the same person.
Mm-hmm.
Nah.
Yes,
Fraser? Fraser?
Yeah. Well, so Beast is the same person, Rogue the same person, Storm the same person, and Wolverine the same person.
Isn't Wolverine the same as Cable? And the guy that play Wolverine is the same guy that played Cable?
I don't think so.
No. I used to listen to Wolverine and Cable in the old one, and they sounded like the same person.
I don't know. But I know this one, Jubilee is recast. Yeah. Cyclops is recast.
Cyclops sounds good, though.
Yeah, he does sound good. Jubilee, I don't like her, though.
But she's always been that kid that was annoying. Like,
bro, she sounds too grown, bro, now. She sounded like a kid back then.
If you notice, like, towards the end, and I'm jumping ahead, but when she was with Sunspot, Roberto, so what his name is?
Alberto.
That's Sunspot, right?
Yeah.
Have you noticed that she tried the outfit, the whole black suit?
The black one, yeah.
That was the other Marvel Legends Jubilee that came out.
I remember that. Okay. Now, check this out.
That was dope.
That was dope. And you know what? I like how they doing callbacks to a bunch of shit that you saw, but you didn't see in the other one. Like Storm with her black costume.
Yes.
I've never seen Storm with that costume until I met y'all and I got the figures from Collector. I never knew the motherfucker even had a black costume. Never knew.
That was dope too,
and
man.
Now I was like, oh shit. Like, bro, like I thought when he when I got the figure from Collector that one time, I thought the black suit Storm was like in the 70s, 80s before my time.
Right.
That's what I thought. Right.
They were still playing on that too because they had OG X-Men on the wall in a painting in one of the episodes. And I think it's the first, second episode. They were looking at the wall and you seen Beast without the hair, the OG suits
with the wings and shit, right?
Yeah, when they had Miss Martin, they called it Miss Marvel and all that junk. It was on the wall. I was like, wow. Who knows? They might bring those back.
Yeah, but I must say, man, Storm, her powers, they really, really made her like a god, and the way she spoke, like made niggas bow down type of shit. That was dope.
Yeah, that was pretty dope.
Back.
Yeah,
yo, but who was that owl though? The owl.
So they call the owl the adversary. It looks like some kind of spirit type junk. I remember them showing something like that, if I'm not mistaken.
On the regular X-Men with Shadow King.
Boom.
It was
so it's something similar to that when it's her fear, of whatever her, power is and stuff like that, and she ends up conquering it. And man, learning she can just bring her costume back on command. She's kind of like a Thor, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, pretty much.
She could just summon it. As long as she feel like it, she can just summon her power.
You know what? I never noticed that Forge and her was dating the messing around. I never knew that. I always heard it was her and Black Panther.
Yeah, nah. And I was wondering why they didn't touch on that since they go in all these different directions. They could have kind of tapped on that since they're using the other properties, you know what I'm saying, using the Avengers and all that junk. So
right.
But
so maybe it's just to introduce Forge, I guess. Because Bishop was talking about Forge in the future to help Nate. Even Bishop, man, that did Bishop incredible, bro. Like blast me or juice me up or some shit like that. And
Bishop is a cold character, bro. Like when you really think about it, like it's not too much that could defeat him and if you're doing like a firefight, you know what I'm saying? But they had one episode which was episode 4 with Mojo. I call him the Snoop Dogg Mojo.
That shit was boring, bro.
Look, I watched the whole thing and I was like, this is the video game. This is essentially the video game in an episode, and they're kind of like trying to give you history, almost on the X-Men video game. But the thing I liked about it the most was at the end when they were fighting and you saw the person that was helping them was an older version of Jubilee. And I was like, Jubilee has never done any kind of fighting like that. She fighting like a freaking samurai ninja. You know what I'm saying? She whipping the freaking energy. And then when she reveals it's her, the younger Jubilee is like, yo, I could do that. She's like, yeah, you can do this. You learn to do this. You learn to do that.
Yo, did you know the older Jubilee is played by the old Jubilee?
Had no idea.
Yeah. So because these, bro, I don't forget a voice and I don't forget a face.
Wow.
When I see something that looks like, I know this motherfucker, or I heard that somewhere before, I start Googling that episode and the cast. And the old Jubilee is voicing the old Jubilee in this one.
From the original one.
Yeah.
That's dope. That's dope.
I gotta say, bro, if they make Jubilee in that costume, I think I'm gonna want that. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty cool. You know that
in the black one?
Yeah, the shiny with the motorcycle helmet and all that.
Yeah, hard.
That's an opportunity right there. Of course, they have a lot of opportunities, but it just kind of showed you that Mojo wasn't dead, you know, and it's kind of weird. But that's a pretty powerful villain as well. For them, had him in a trance, stuck, you know, in a room, and technology is freaking controlling them,
bro.
They could die if they die in the game.
Bro, I went to sleep.
I was watching it, bro. I was like, oh my God.
Bro, I went to sleep like, no lie, like 8 times on that episode. I kept rewinding it. Wake, oh shit. Man.
Rewind it. That shit. Fuck that.
Bro, it was boring, bro. And then what's crazy is when Collector said, yo, I skipped the Mojo, I said, bro.
I was going to tell him not to skip it.
I thought I was the only one.
Filler episode.
Nah. That shit was boring, bro.
Dude, because I knew the next one was going to be fire, bro. So I was like, yo, the next one's going to wake me up. And that was the whole Gambit shit.
Yeah. So the next one
wake me up.
Now, speaking
Magneto's. Go ahead.
Okay, speaking of Gambit, y'all think he really dead?
Yeah.
You think so?
Well, if you look at the scene, like Rogue was holding him, but that's from the actual comic, like that pose.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I think he's really dead. It's unless they do that Cable goes back to the future and he changes shit.
Yeah,
they might bring him back that way. But I think the way he went was pretty dope.
He went out dope. But
like a G.
I don't think they're going to kill off one of their main characters in the first season, bro.
I don't know.
Yo, they did it to Morph, so like on the other X-Men. So
no, but they did.
Hold on, but Morph came back, remember?
Yeah.
He did come back, yeah.
He came back. He came back.
Yeah, but they showed Gambit all cut up and his family was there. His brother, his best friend, his sister.
Mm-hmm.
Anything's possible.
Yeah, that's true.
So Genosha's revealed. High Table is trying to get somebody to go on. Rogue has to agree to go with Magneto in order for this thing to work, for the people to trust. And then you're thinking, Master Mold and the Sentinels that was supposed to be handled in the first episode is done. Them boys come back and they got a drop ship. They got hella Sentinels. Them boys like a robot bug with 3 heads. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And they just start hitting X-Men with these beams that look like they just wiping them out. Like they comatose type junk. They ain't coming back.
That's crazy because can you imagine how many mutants that are on that little island or whatever?
Right.
Can you imagine their powers and they got wiped out like this? Bro.
Quick.
One beam touches them and they out of there. Quick. And they just stand into space, vegetable-like state. And Gambit takes it upon himself to be that guy. It's like, yo, Rogue is going straight at him. They about to shoot Rogue. Gambit hits her with a bike. And he said, nah.
This is for Magneto. And then hits her with the bike.
Anyways, Gambit single-handedly destroys most of the Sentinels, looks like.
No, but can you imagine if he didn't sacrifice himself?
Them boys would have died.
What happened?
Them boys would have died. And I didn't know that he could do that. I thought that he couldn't charge. Too. Yeah, I didn't know he could charge something that big. I thought he could only charge like little objects and whatever. But he charged the pole that pierced him, and that entire thing
blew up.
And
because I think it's the whole fact of his blood. I think that's what it was. Because he can't. I never see him. I see him touch a wall, a car, but something that big. Probably because when it was in him, Paul's, he was able with his blood. He was able to do all that shit. These guys are at the height of their ability. I don't know. They don't show them training, but they're so strong. They're so very strong, stronger than they ever been in the regular show. In the regular show, it was like little stuff could overcome them, but in this show, they having it, bro. They can really do a lot. You know what I'm saying? So. Yeah, that teamwork was on point. The fact that Gambit was able to charge Wolverine's claws, since we all saw that in many previews. But to actually see the episode that he's able to do that shit, I was like, yo, that shit is dope though.
Yeah.
Crazy. So
that's fire.
Episode 6, you find out about Xavier. You know, playing Stella got his groove back.
Yeah, that was in the other X-Men episode though, like in the old X-Men.
Yeah.
What?
That Professor X went up there and
Landry and all that junk.
Yeah. And
but this one
was there.
This one was a little different. So it's like, you know, it's almost like he wanted them to believe that he was gone so that they can move on and he could be okay with it. But you see Gladiator again.
Yeah. Gladiator. That's what really happened. I'm thinking he thought he really died, but she came down and saved him. And so she saved him, took him up there. You know, he loved her, so he stood there for a while.
Bro.
And that's when he probably realized, you know what, they'd be good without me after that.
Man, that cat was so good, boy. She had that boy walking again, bro. That boy got some that. Boy,
bro,
got walking again.
Check it out, bro. So I like how, like I said earlier, I like how they mix in different universes and shit, and they bring in like a bunch of callbacks. The old X-Men, the movies, I've never seen them touch on a Captain America,
right?
Or Ronan the Accuser. Like this one, Ronan was and they made Ronan look so fucking weak.
Yeah, they did.
Ronan was weak as hell.
Yeah.
In this one, but I was like, damn, I only know Ronan from Guardian of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't know Ronan from X-Men. I never saw him, heard of him, or nothing. So I like how they introduced even further down. Remember that Professor X was talking and they was like showing different characters.
Yeah.
And they showed Spider-Man flipping around and shit.
Yep.
I was like, damn, what the fuck? I like that shit, bro.
Yeah, it makes sense though. It makes sense.
Bro, because I always was thinking like, damn, you got X-Men, you got Spider-Man, you got all these motherfuckers Marvel. Where are y'all at? Where ain't nobody ever seeing nobody like bro, I always thought that since I was a kid, bro. Like nobody ever crossing paths with nobody, bro. That's bullshit, bro. Come on, man. So I like how they touching on that. How come on, man, because like all these villains out here, but why Thanos never saw fucking Magneto?
Right, exactly.
It's all Marvel.
But you know, yeah, like you're saying, they going to tie it in.
I like that.
And we can cover that towards the end, but for sure they tying everything in. I think that makes the most sense. You know what I'm saying? Because then you can branch off and do different things. So at this point, you know, we talked about how Storm got her powers back, but one of the things that they was pointing out with Forge was he was kind of like secluded because he was ashamed that he helped develop some of that program that what the Sentinels was making. That was made of, excuse me.
Those collars too.
Yeah, it was his technology they was basing it off of, and he was with Bastion in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? They kind of showed him a little bit, but the pictures on the wall kind of showed him a little bit, but not a lot. And he was like, ashamed of the fact that it was working and it took Storm power away. So he was like, he felt indebted to get it back. You know what I'm saying? So Forge he's not the Forge from the future yet. He's
no, he's not.
Yeah, he's just a guy, you know what I'm saying? And what else? So Xavier's trying to basically prove to the loyalty to this clan. I forgot what they call. What do people call them? With the
Shi'ar?
Shi'ar, boom. Trying to prove to these people that him being a mutant is not gonna compromise them. They looking at him as like a bottom feeder and stuff like that. And he's kind of like, trying to decide if he wanna like give up his loyalty to the X-Men. And while he's doing that, Rogue is trying to kill anybody. Everybody. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta say, I wasn't even looking at the fight scenes like that before this episode, but when I seen the episode with her fighting, I was like, yo, they stepped it up. I don't know what they did this episode, but I want more of this.
They killed Remy.
Yeah. Hey man, ain't nothing more powerful than an angry woman, bro.
Yo, so when she landed on that base and it was Ross there, the General Ross.
Even that, like, come on, General Ross. Yo, that's an Incredible Hulk person.
Yeah.
You
know what I'm saying? So you know what's crazy? And he mentioned the Hulk name, didn't he?
Yeah, so he was like, not even the Hulk could penetrate this.
Bro,
thing.
I was like,
and Rogue went in there like it was a can of Goya bean. Like she said, went right in there like nothing.
That debate is up. You know what I'm saying? If Rogue is handling things like that when she hot, is Rogue stronger than the Incredible Hulk? That's what came to my mind automatically. Is she stronger than the Hulk?
Check it out,
bro.
You got me asking, is she stronger than Superman?
Shoot.
Almost like the same person, almost, right?
Yeah, real quick. If you guys think Rogue is stronger than who?
Than the Hulk.
Then the Hulk. Put it in the comments right now. When you guys see this, put it in there. Let us know. And Superman, do you think she's stronger than Superman? I say yes, because the only thing she has to do is touch them. If she can, touch them and absorb their power, and that's it.
She ain't got to fight nobody, bro. She could fight them on some like, let's fight. Or she could just touch him, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and that goes for anybody. And when she was going around, you know, looking for people, and she saw Cap, I thought that was a pleasant surprise for her to see Captain America, right? Yeah. So I'm like, ain't no way he gonna fight her, bro. He gonna die. No. He gonna die trying to fight her, bro. He gonna die, bro, for sure.
She gonna whoop his ass, right?
She was gonna have him, bro. You know what I'm saying? So then she talking to him like, yo, I need information, this and the other. And he's like, man, I got to do it by the book. She said, then you ain't gonna need this. She threw that boy's shield so far.
She said, go fetch, bitch.
Halfway around the freaking world. And I'm like, nobody's ever done that to Captain America. That could pretty much stop a fight, bro. Dude, throw the shield at you, just take it and throw it somewhere else, and you just go about your business.
Yo, Captain looked at her like, fuck, I can't do shit.
So my question was, does he walk that down? Is there like a tracker on his shield or some junk like that? I don't know. How does he fight?
On the movie, on Age of Ultron, remember he had that magnet thing where he do like that and it comes back to him.
Yeah, but that's far.
That's very far. He threw that dude on the top of a mountain type junk.
He better call damn Uber and stop playing with it.
Bro, that was cold, bro. I was like, Rogue.
Nah, but he probably got a couple of shields by now. Like, you know.
Easy. You know what I'm saying? He got something probably all over the world. You know what I'm saying? He's losing shields everywhere.
Bro, listen, they I'm telling you that they was just renewed for season 4. Bro, you know his show is doing good.
Yeah.
When it's on the first season, and you already in talks to renew season 4, bro.
Yeah.
Season 4, bro.
Yeah, you ain't get streams. And as long as they do it right, they keep going, keep doing it like this, take their time. Put the Easter eggs, little stuff for the fans like us to see and peep. You know what I'm saying? Don't be sloppy. Don't start trying to do Jubilee episodes with the, you know, we don't want a lot of those. No. But
and what we don't want is a lot of my opinion, I personally feel like the Marvel movies are starting to go down because they're starting to be too, like, they're trying to focus on a lot of problems in the real world. They're not they've moved away from what made them famous, which is the comic books and all this stuff, the cartoons, to real world matters like LGBT shit and
they try to sneak it in there,
bro. That and women's pro women, women's rights, bro. All that shit is cool, but a lot of that needs to be left out when you're trying to make something big, bro, because too much of that, as we see now, Marvel movies trash, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna go on and say that is probably their biggest problem because the people that are making the movies are people that are not in touch with the comics.
With the comics and shit. Yeah, so they are adding a lot of real world stuff in their stuff, bro. It's so many memes out that's saying Marvel is going to be dead if Deadpool and Wolverine don't perform good.
Look, Ryan Reynolds said it. What is Ryan Reynolds? Or he was playing like Deadpool. He's like, man, I'm Jesus. Y'all better hope I get it right.
Bro, check this out. To the point, think about it. It's something about that. Think about it now. This is the only Marvel movie coming out this year.
Yeah.
What does that say, bro?
Everything else got pushed back.
Ain't no Marvel movies coming out This is the only for the last fucking 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
Every year you had at least 2-3 Marvel movies, bro.
Yeah.
Every year.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is the only Marvel movie coming out this year, bro.
We not count for y'all like, yeah, Craven coming up. We don't count that, bro.
No, bro. I'm talking about Marvel with the MCU.
Yeah, exactly.
Not no damn Sony movies. I ain't talking about no Sony movies. Hey, yo, hold on. I beg to differ. Madam Web came out. I ain't talking about that. We ain't talking about that shit. We talking about MCU movies.
Right.
This is the only Kevin Feige movie coming out this year. That's unheard of, bro, because them boys was on the road, dog.
Mm-hmm.
It was on the road. They dropped shit in fucking 4-5 movies a year, bro.
Yep.
And everything sold out.
Yep.
So that's how you know this is it.
Yeah, but I have a good feeling they're gonna keep this as the comics and the actual show. Because there's a lot of people that haven't touched up yet, like Iceman,
a lot of people.
Colossus.
They showed Archangel 2 times.
Who?
But they show him in Genosha.
And then before that, Morph turned into him.
Yeah, Morph turned into him, but we didn't physically see him.
No, they didn't touch the Apocalypse stuff.
Yeah, so there's a lot of stuff, man. There's a lot of stuff that they could keep going with it. The whole Juggernaut and Professor X stepbrother idea.
So Rogue. I'm just going unpopular opinion. If you disagree with me, leave a comment. Rogue is stronger than the Hulk. Rogue is stronger than Captain America. In a fight, she having them. She having both of them. You know what I'm saying? If Black Panther can handle Captain America, Rogue is absolutely eating Captain America, bro. No questions. So go ahead.
So who whooping Rogue ass?
Someone that has like energy power.
Like Rogue, like Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel lost to Rogue, so
no, she didn't win.
That's how she got her powers.
Yeah, because again, she took off the glove and grabbed her.
I didn't win on here on the show.
No, this is comic book stuff. Like that's how she was already a mutant that could absorb powers, but it seemed like she absorbed her for so long that she just
to the point that she put Captain Marvel into a coma for a while.
Crazy.
Put her to a coma.
Shit.
So I mean, I don't know. Like, it got to be somebody with some psychic powers that can mess with Rogue. Anybody with psychic powers handling Rogue because she's unstable already.
Phoenix? You think Phoenix?
Absolutely.
Oh, Phoenix.
Easy.
Hold on. So Phoenix can beat Rogue, you saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So what about regular Jean Grey?
Regular Jean Grey, I think, can handle Rogue. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Because the psychic shit, right?
Yeah.
All as long as you get in her head, because she's not stable mentally. So, that's at least that's what they give off. So anybody that can mess with her head could get her. You know what I'm saying? Or somebody could do like illusions and stuff like that. So, but everybody, like I said, everybody in this point at the X-Men show is at the peak of their performance. Magneto included. All these guys is crazy. You know what I'm saying? And Nimrod is back. So Nimrod is in one of these guys that's creating the Sentinels. And Rogue try to, I got you. I'm going to grab you. You know what I'm saying? So she absorbs it. And Nimrod somehow, cancels that out. Puts her in a shock. And Nightcrawler and all these guys find her. And I want to say that was the most touching part of the show when she was crying. Because that cry was like a real cry. You know what I'm saying? Felt like a person was really, really sad. And like you could tell her and Nightcrawler really had like a real brother-sister.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That was like real. Like they don't show that in the other show.
Mm-hmm.
So in this show, it's like they're more like together. They're more like a family and stuff like that. And Rogue is not afraid to kill anybody. So, they get over to the freaking dude Trask's.
Yeah.
And spot. You see all the Sentinels, the little baby Sentinels, the big Sentinels. They got all these Sentinel designs. And dude, don't have the information. And Rogue just throw them off a cliff, throw them off the building.
That's wild, bro.
And they were like, what? Morpheus like, yo, this is what we doing right now? You know what I'm saying? He's like, bro, Wolverine like, bro, everybody was going to do it. Everybody knew he deserved it.
Yo, Gorilla, that's my nigga, bro. That's my cousin.
And this is the first time I'm looking at Rogue in a different light. And she's like, yo, I don't care, man. He killed Remy. This is my man. That was my man. And then you hear something say termination. Nigga just came around and just gave her a full, you know what I'm saying, Thanksgiving dinner in the mouth, bro. So Rogue get her ass mopped from one punch, and he like, yo, what the heck? Like took the building out like that.
And that was only one of them, bro.
One punch.
And almost took out the whole X-Men because they were all fucked up.
One punch slept Rogue. And everybody know Rogue wasn't having it. You know what I'm saying? So these boys out here fighting a human being that got Sentinel DNA or whatever junk is in it. And they can't handle it. They getting handled. More turns into Quicksilver, which I thought was pretty appropriate. And he's trying to like beat him down and punch him as fast as he can. Not happening. So Cyclops is shooting full blast. But he's just terminating. They say termination every time he knocks somebody out. Terminated. Project.
Yeah, dude, he grabbed Cyclops by the face and slammed him down.
Yeah, bro.
Like he was like, that was it? That was what you got?
So I was wondering why he was so like easing up on Cyclops, because he was trying to like knock out everybody up. But Cyclops, it was like, yeah, now you see what's up. And then, you know, Cable comes back and saves them boys, bro, again.
The EMP shit. Yeah, the EMP shits.
Yeah. Who would have thought something so simple could just take them out? And it's electromagnetic cluster grenade. Yeah,
so that's what they were so focused on, taking out Magneto as quick as possible.
Bro. So you're under the impression Gambit died, so Magneto must have died, right? Magneto must have been dead. You know, they don't talk about him. But they just got him on tuck because he's a secret weapon, basically, for all this that's going on. And this dude Bastion shows his face, you know.
Never knew who the hell he was. Never heard him on the other show or nothing.
Nothing. First time I'm seeing him outside of the fact. And so when I didn't know who he was. And then when the episode aired, I'm looking at my story and I'm seeing people take out the Sentinel HasLab.
Yeah, with the dude in there.
He's in there. Mm-hmm. And I was like, bro, so how far back they was planning to do this, bro?
Yeah, they was planning.
You know what I'm saying? It's no other way you're going to get that character. You know what I'm saying? So it was crazy, you know, and then so he's got Magneto. He's like, yo, I just need you to listen and I need you to follow directions. You know what I'm saying? And he's shaving him. He's in a barbershop locked up with
creepy,
with
right?
Thing on his collar on his neck.
That was creepy as fuck.
Yeah, but they had such a hard time taking down that one Sentinel. And then you get into the next episode where pretty much all the humans that are around the mansion were sleeper Sentinels, bro.
Even that dude's mother, bro.
Bro, the dude's mom was handling them, bro. And it was just like waiting outside the crib, and it was like, okay, you thought because they were smaller, they would be easier to handle, but them boys is like, they barely taking them out. They gotta run, you know what I'm saying, just to get away and stuff like that from these Sentinels. But I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you think? What do you think about that? Like, is it believable that, you know, these Sentinels are so powerful, or is it just that they don't have the right, you know, way to attack them yet? Because they was cutting them up and the boys was healing.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. They don't have the right way to attack it. If you can see, and this is towards the end, Wolverine, for example, that one chick was giving Wolverine a hard time, right?
Yeah.
That chick that grabbed Beast and destroyed Beast, could caught him off guard. The way she handled Wolverine, like Wolverine couldn't chop her down, but she throws that nigga all the way in the air, and he's able to chop down like 30 of those niggas coming down.
Right.
But this one girl,
he
can't take her out.
Yeah. It was
hard though. That was dope.
Amazing, bro. So, you know, this blonde woman that they're talking to that was supposed to be helping Xavier, certainly grows a conscience, and she's like, yo, I didn't know they was gonna do this to you. I didn't know, you know, Magneto's strung up, you know, like a gigolo.
Yo, I didn't even know she was bad, bro.
Yeah.
At the beginning.
That nigga naked in his underwear, and they're just trying to keep Magneto, you know, out the way.
Party.
Yeah, like the P. Diddy. They try to keep him out the way. They're like, yo, just keep him out the way. Don't kill him. Because, you know, they probably couldn't kill him. You know what I'm saying? Be honest with you.
Yeah.
So it's like, yo, just keep him trapped. And the girl gets the conscience and she lets Magneto go. And man, that nigga Magneto,
he's so pissed.
Yo, he hot, bro. This nigga go all the way to the, I don't know what that
Antarctica, some goddamn
like a
right
polar
in the
cap.
middle of the world type of shit.
Boom. So he like just using his power, he just electromagnetically just pull everything to him, and it just diffuses everything. Like all the Sentinels down, and then you see Bastion talking to these other villains all over the world.
Yeah, Dr. Doom,
all these, like, yo, man, like what you gonna do now? It's like, yo, it's part of the plan. You know, like we just gonna keep on playing it out. We got another phase, and he's pretty much like got Sinister as like a helper,
a scientist, pretty much.
Yeah, he's like, yo, do what I told you to do, and this is gonna work. And he's plugged into all these supercomputers, you know what I'm saying, which is controlling this stuff. But you know, I've never known Magneto to be so powerful that he could pull the entire planet.
Man,
it's crazy.
I think that's kind of exaggerating.
Bruh said enough. You know, that's like what you say to your kid.
Enough.
All right, enough.
Bro, because you think if he could have done that, he would have done that shit for Genosha and save everybody.
But the thing is, like, I feel like he was holding back.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
You know what I'm saying? At the table, they said, they were saying something, and then Magneto was saying something to the effect of like he would rule if he needed to, and it was like, and Rogue was like, "This was your plan. Like you wanted to rule over everybody anyway." Magneto could shut everything down, bro. Mm-hmm. He just didn't do it because of Charles, now because of Rogue, and he.
So I'm thinking all the pain that was built in, like the same way that Rogue went crazy and destroyed shit. He was like, enough. Exactly what you said.
That's smart, because see, Rogue could have been killed somebody too.
Straight up.
Could have been did, but sometimes it takes that right thing to make you snap.
Yeah.
And you realize, you know what, I'm about to fuck some shit up, man, because you at that breaking point now.
Yeah.
Yo, they had that dude tied up with some little booties on, bro.
The Speedos.
Come on, bro.
He went to the coldest part of the world with a Speedo on and said, enough, bro. Y'all got me butt naked. I'm tired now. It's over. It's over.
Yo, but how dope Nightcrawler was, bro, towards the end.
Dope. Yo, what's crazy is they made him so dope in this show, bro. He was never that cold in the last show.
Nah, he was always the quiet one.
He just looked cool.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he just teleporting niggas back and forth. That's
bro, you know what? When we was kids back then, when the show came on, he just was something nice to look at. Like, yo, that looks cool.
Yeah, he was a cool character.
Right.
They never used him to his full potential.
Bro, now he out here fucking shit up. He got his tail holding swords. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, but that's how he fights too. Just like his father.
Yeah.
Who his father?
His father is the red one from the movie X-Men Origins. He looks like a devil.
Oh shoot!
Yeah, you never knew that X-Men Origins, the one with the with that dude that gave Magneto his helmet. What the hell's
I got it. You gonna make me go back and rewatch stuff?
Oh, okay. dude with the suit.
Yeah,
with that goatee and shit.
Yeah, the red one.
Oh,
that's Nightcrawler's father.
Never knew that.
What's his name?
Oh, man. Forgot his name. That was with they tried to do a live action Emma Frost.
Yeah.
I gotta watch.
She looks stupid too. She didn't look good.
You say X-Men Origins?
Yeah.
Origins. Yeah.
I gotta watch this. Yo, this show has exceeded my expectations.
Oh yeah.
We got two more episodes before this season's up.
So how many episodes are there? 10?
I think it's
9 or 10, something like that.
Yes, 9 or 10, something like that. So this was a 3-part. We already had the first part of it, and there's 2 more parts to this one. And so far, only person I'm going with Marvelous Theory because I think that's kind of possible that Gambit will come back. You know what I'm saying? Or just wake up somewhere and somebody working on him. And so we're not gonna lose anybody. I think they spent a lot of time developing Rogue's relationship, Magneto's relationship. These are people that you didn't really see a lot. And the Wolverine stuff kind of like played to the side. I feel like a big part of the old X-Men was Wolverine's story, his timeline, you know what I'm saying? And Phoenix. And I feel like Jean Grey and Wolverine was like the bread and butter of the other X-Men. And maybe a little bit of Xavier because, you know, it showed a lot of stuff that happened with him. But I noticed that, and when Bastion was talking to Sinister, he was like, "Why don't you just kill this person and that person?" He said, "You sitting there, you giving them time." He's like, I would have never done that. And then he said something to the effect of, "Yeah, that's what y'all did back in '92."
Yeah.
I was like, bro, they dating this, bro. So okay, so we making real timelines. I like that, bro. Let's stick with that. So they pick it right back up. You know what I'm saying? Like time has passed, and you know what I'm saying. And I like that, bro. I think that was pretty clever.
You know what's crazy? Mr. Sinister, week on this show, like we go on the last show too.
Yeah.
He just look at he got a cold look. He looked cold as hell. He looked
smart. He's like a scientist.
And he can't die easy.
He's always been.
He's not easily killed, bro, because he keep coming back.
The only person who can actually do damage and maybe kill him is Cyclops because of his power. He's the only one that can hurt him.
Yeah. So dangerous villain. Very intelligent mind, and then now that he's connected to Doom and all these guys, man. Them boys got a master plan going on. So this is going to really be a long ride for us that are fans of the X-Men. I don't know how they're gonna do the how do you guys feel about the figures? You feel like they're going at a good pace, or they should be picking up the pace because they showed a lot of characters.
Yes. So before we go into that, I want to speak about this little thing. Yeah. I like the fact that they went to first player view when Wolverine stabbed that robot dude and Nightcrawler took him to the portal.
He zapped it. He was transporting him.
That's dope because we never got to see that. Now, can you imagine if they put Wolverine first player view type of idea and he's slashing people? That'd be dope. So hopefully they dive a little bit more into stuff like that. That'd be cool.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah, but the action figure wise, I don't think that Gambit figure that they came out with looked like the show.
No,
because the Gambit figure from '97. No offense, not racist, but he looked a little bit Asian type of stuff, right?
Hey, yo, Collect, you know what's crazy, bro? I was watching a podcast today, our podcast with who we had, Toy Relic. And I was like, damn, man, Collector look Asian in the motherfucker on the show, man. You really look Asian, bro, for real. Yo, Donnie, look at him now.
Don't be trying to put me in.
Donnie, hey, yo, hold up. Hey, yo, Conrad just texted me. He sure do.
Oh man. Hell no. But even though I love my Asian brothers and sisters, but that figure does not look like the Gambit from the TV show.
They can do better.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nightcrawler came out perfect. The Rogue looked great. Magneto looks great, even though he has that sex me, take me outfit on. Jubilee, not Jubilee.
Jean
Grey look good. Jean Grey look good. Cyclops looks great. Yeah. Wolverine looks like an OG gangster. Love that nigga.
It's very interesting how you say, I want to do a retro line, X-Men 97. I'm gonna make these characters. And you don't do Jubilee, you don't do Beast, you don't do certain characters, just on purpose, you just leave certain people out. And I'm like, bro, I would have just did everybody, bro. Would have just made them all instead of just taking so long to drop these. If you want people to be interested in the show, but I feel like they got a long.
They holding, bro. They are holding because they came out with that dude who took Storm's power. What's his name?
Dude, yeah.
That dude that took Storm's power. Yeah, they made him. I was like,
the executioner. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, that was something just to kind of
they did that so people could take the figures of Storm, Magneto, and make a scene type of stuff. They did it for the toy community. I'm thinking.
Yeah, I would have never made that, dude. I would have made all the heroes and just get out the way. Everybody gonna want Jubilee. Jubilee gonna be a movie. You know what I'm saying? When she drop, they gonna want that. You know what I'm saying?
So it's kind of hard to tell from the next series who's the next characters they're gonna make.
Jubilee, they already had Mojo.
Oh, Professor X.
Yeah.
Got the Beast. Who else? Morph.
Morph. Definitely Morph, because Morph was in every episode doing this thing.
I'll go as far to say that they would probably drop another Bastion. They probably drop another one just to because they, you know, ain't nobody gonna go back and get a HasLab just because of him. So they probably drop one of him.
It would be cool if they come up with the X-Men 97 and the build-a-piece is a Sentinel.
Yeah.
But it's probably not going to be that big. But, at least just give us one that's like maybe 12 or something.
I got
Hot Toys.
I gotta know if they're going to incorporate Spider-Man and Captain America, because they did tease Spider-Man, and people are going around trying to find these cell-shaded Spider-Man figures to make it fill in for the X-Men show. But
yeah, I doubt they're gonna make that because Spider-Man
Gladiator.
Yeah, I don't know. I think they're gonna probably hit us with another Sinister, even though we got two pretty good ones, pretty much the same. One is gel shaded and the other one is not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I doubt they're gonna give us the Sentinel people.
No, that'd be nice though.
It would be dope.
It would be cool, like have one body with like 4 heads, right?
Yeah.
And just swap so people could army build.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
Really articulated. Don't make the clothes hindered and all that junk, but make it, that'd be crazy, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To do it like that. Cable.
And, everybody in the comments that's watching, everybody watching, hop in the comments and tell us who would you want to see from them do next from the show. Who you think that we're missing that we haven't gotten yet, and who would you like them to come out with?
Yeah, I would definitely like to see an Archangel because he is like they came out with a dope ass Archangel, but it's time, guys. It's time to come out with the Archangel with the short wings.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of like having people customize it and make us the short wings, let them come with the short wings for this one or shit like that, man. Iceman.
You talking about the armored wings?
Yeah. Archangel.
Yeah.
Iceman, man. We haven't got a decent Iceman, in my opinion.
Yeah. Iceman not on the show yet, though, is he?
No, not yet. But they keep showing in the picture, though. Have you noticed all the X-Men pictures?
Hey, now that we close to the topic, but what did you think about when the Sentinels in the last episode was chasing everybody, and they got in a room full of all them politicians, and they just didn't attack? They didn't attack nobody. They was like, "We're here."
So you're talking about Sunspot and his moms, right?
Yeah. They it felt like somebody in that room was part of the
controlling it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like, bro, what the heck? Like, why are they acting normal? And then the woman was like, just go with them.
Yeah, because I'm assuming, that's a good idea. Like probably somebody there's controlling it. But I'm thinking because they want them to be like, the Sentinels are here for protection.
Yeah.
Because so if you remember, they was telling the story. And I think in that episode, probably the episode before, that they want the mutants not to kill them, to work for them. And then if you notice, the Sentinel people, they're wearing the black with the purple, and they just standing there, and then you see the mutants like breaking bricks down, and they want them to collect them, to put them to work, kind of like slavery type of thing.
A lot of light slavery, bro.
So when they was there, I think that's what their motive is not to actually terminate them, it's to capture them. And I guess they like the government thing, so they was like, let's not make a scene here, and ruin our chances to make this project.
Yeah, man. So far, out of this whole out of a 10, what do you give the show, and why?
Man, I love X-Men. I'm always been. That's how I started my collection. I'm always an X-Men fan, but compared to the first one and this one, is very refreshing.
Yeah,
very refreshing. It's different. It's not what I expected. Like, because I watch an episode sometimes and I'll be like, I already know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
This one wasn't like that. This one was like,
you couldn't call it.
I can't believe they did it like this. This is cool. Yeah. So I give it a 8 because there's a lot of openings. There's a lot of like, what happened to this person, or how did that person get there, and this and that. So I give it an 8. The last episode when Professor X finally landed, I don't know what the fuck took him so long. When he said to me, my X-Men like this, goosebumps, bro.
Yeah.
I had crazy goosebumps. I don't know why. I just did it, man. Because when Cyclops did it, it was cool. But now, father's home, daddy's home.
Yeah.
Come to me, my kids.
Yeah.
Give me a hug. You know, type of shit.
Yeah.
So when he said to me, my X-Men, and then they started showing all their faces, Beast turned around, Jubilee, Cyclops, and all them.
Yeah.
That shit gave me goosebumps, man. So
yeah.
I'm excited for the next episode.
8 out of 10. It just needs some opportunities to expand it.
Yeah.
Better. What you think?
I'm gonna say I don't know, about 8.5 for me too.
Yeah.
8.5, only because there's still some unanswered questions for some of the things.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm assuming that they're going to get to that later in the episodes, later in the seasons. But I would have liked to see some other people besides just the cameos here and there. Colossus, shit like that. So, you know, like I said, I know they're going to come. I know they're coming, but when, we don't know. But so for right now, I still think it's a dope show.
I enjoy it.
But if you had to compare this to the one we grew up with, which one you picking?
If they give us 8 episodes of the older ones, I probably pick the new ones.
Me too.
But
yeah,
the old one has so many freaking episodes, bro.
Yeah, I'm biased because the older one kind of shaped how I look, down to the fact that they had the ending credits when the boys were spinning.
OG.
That is why I wanted figures, bro. I wanted toys that looked like that at the end. And now we got them. You feel me? Like, so when they did it again in the new one, I was like, damn, bro, that was the reason why you go to the store, bro. You go to the store because you want one of those, bro.
Yeah.
And the little character select screen. I was like, but you know, I'm biased to the older one. I feel like it's just some things that can't be replaced. It's like a classic album, bro. Like it's always gonna be that. It's always gonna give me that feeling. I can count on feeling the same way. But this new one is growing on me. You know what I'm saying? We got some time. You know?
I agree.
Yeah, the fight scenes are amazing.
Yeah.
The dialogue, like the way they're talking and communicating and working as a team is dope.
Yeah.
And the graphics.
I agree.
I give it an 8 as well, though. I ain't gonna lie, 'cause it's there. I had to rewatch it, obviously. It's not everything, but it's like I kind of understand a little bit better watching it through a second time, and I'm excited to see what they're gonna do this Wednesday. And you know, by the time you guys see this episode, it'll be another one that has aired. So we'll play catch up with that. But let us know what you thought about the episodes so far. If you thought we was on point, you know, let us know. If you have some different perspectives about how things happen this far, leave them down in the comments, man. Xmen 97 going crazy, bro.
Yeah, yo, I ain't gonna hold you, man. The whole Jean Grey clone shit threw me off. I was like, what the fuck is this, bro?
Where'd she go?
Yeah, like, dude, that should remind me of Maury, bro. You are the father.
Magneto was right, bro.
Magneto's always right. Hey, on that note, man, I am your boy Black Nito.
I'm Collector 425.
I'm the real comrade.
Hey, we outside, man. Thanks for watching. Y'all have a good one.
Yeah.
So I went and grabbed a couple heavy hitters, so we pop.
That was hard.
You got the 3 chiefs, but then you got the soldiers. Grown-ass-men toys. Look, boy, I thought I told you. Grown-ass men play with grown-ass toys. That's right. A grown-ass